Good afternoon, everyone. We have new information tonight on a disturbed burial case at a historic cemetery that dates back more than 200 years. Blake Showalter is live in the studio now with the latest.
Jeff, today the Cape Girardeau County Sheriff's Office announced that prosecutors are charging 3 individuals with felonies connected to disturbed graves at English Cemetery. Cape Girardeau County prosecutors are charging Ronald Clark, who according to online records is the owner of the property, as well as Dale Burke and Jeremy Spooler with 18 counts of disturbing a marked burial site. According to the probable cause statement, Clark hired Burke and Spooler to move the graves that were scattered around the 650-acre property and rebury them in one location that would be near the front of the property. This would make room for development. For each grave moved, Clark was going to pay them over $1,300. The probable cause statement said they found dirt work, concrete vaults, headstones, footstones, and possible human remains at the site of the new location. We've reported on English Cemetery, but in the probable cause statement, it also says there were 2 other cemeteries that were disturbed. We have learned they are the grave sites of Benjamin Horrell, who died over 100 years ago, and a possible slave cemetery.